Yo guys, welcome back to another video, and as you can see the units we are using, this is the lineup I'm going for. And yes, we're using Hiei. His Dark Flame is quite broken, full AoE, full placement. He does like 100k damage I think, with the Aladdin buff as well. He goes kind of crazy, you know. And you know, on a side note, I just want to talk about this, like, can we just get Dio out, please, man? Get this Dio guy out. Like, I'm tired of this guy. I see him every day, bro. Like, just get him out of this game, bro. I don't want to see him in the poll. I don't want to see him in this game. Flipping out, man. Oh my days, man. No, honestly, who would I want from this list? I wouldn't mind Kokushi, but nah, he's alright. I wouldn't mind Kurumi, or I wouldn't mind Reinhard. Other than that, this list is pretty ass. It's ass. Simple as. It's ass. But, you know, Dio's gonna win, but you know, let's just make a thing, yeah, where we all just actually vote Reinhard. Like, why not? Let's just all vote Reinhard. You know, all of us, collectively, I don't know, whoever sees the video, just vote this guy. Because I don't want to see this guy winning, please. I don't want to see this guy winning. Well, that's it, you know. I don't really got much to say. Make sure to get Newsman evoed, get Hiei evoed, and get these. Okay, I feel bad for you guys who don't have Lucy and Aladdin, because Aladdin is the only one who can be cleansing this blinded debuff constantly. Lucy's there for resilience, so if you don't got them, I feel bad. I do feel bad. Let's hope they finally make those units who are similar to them, but are not like exactly the same. You know, let me just stop yapping and let's just get into this, you know. Score is 19.4 billion. I mean, can I get more? I'm not, I might be able to. I missed out one nuke towards the end. But you know, it's too laggy. Like, what do you want me to do? It's too laggy. It's too laggy, man. It pisses me off. Anyways, let's just get into this. Enjoy and have a great day. Okay. You know, what can I say? This tournament, early game wise, is kind of annoying, but afterwards it gets a bit easier. But honestly, for me, it just seems RNG. You need your units to attack during um. Okay, my brain just fuzzled out. I don't know, but you need your units to attack. Your Hieis to attack during the bubbled effect, which is the RNG part. But yeah, it's kind of annoying, you know. But yeah, as I said, early game might be quite difficult for some of you, but as long as you follow what I'm doing, it shouldn't be too hard. I mean, I know I mentioned it in the intro about flipping fudge deal, bro. I do not want to see this guy in the game. Please, just get rid of him. Get deal gone. Game gone, mate. Game gone. Here you place your Hieis, because we're not going to be upgrading our farm until a bit later. Until pre-wave 6. So now you can place your Sanjiri over here. And auto bear him. Now we wait for the next bit of yen so we can upgrade our thingy. And then now we got our Lucy's. Make sure you time them like 4 seconds apart. As you can see, I placed this one a bit later. You want them to be attacking separately. Same with this one. Place it a bit later. Here I just decided to auto-rise a bit until my mana drained a bit, and then I turned it off. As you can see. Once we're at, you see, when the farm's at 1 upgrade before max, that's when we start upgrading our Aladdin. And the reason for Aladdin is because he can cleanse blinded. So yeah, it's kind of crazy, you know. So I feel bad for the people who don't have this guy, because, you know, he's kind of busted. He's kind of busted. See, we got our next weather down here. You know, weather, in my opinion, he actually might be top one supports in this game. It's kind of crazy that he actually exists. Yes, he's got a downside, but not able to slow bosses. But who needs that when you got other units for that? You know, weather is kind of busted, too busted. Okay, you want to spread your heals apart like that. You know, upgrade this guy, get him to max. See, we get heavy leakage around this point, but that's my fault for not placing the full weather next to the Sanjay moves. So make sure you do that. See, I don't know, I was just low-key bugging, but I didn't even do it. I think I did it a bit later, so yeah. Well, yeah, I mentioned it in my Discord, but we hit 2.8k subscribers, you know, so thank you for that one. Kind of crazy, I think we're like 2.83 now. Got like 20 subscribers overnight, so it's definitely crazy. Trying to hit 3k by the end of this month. It might be possible, you know, just with your guys' help. So please subscribe and like, bro. Place your Sanjavis back, as you see right here. Set them to auto rise and use a bear. And as you can see, we've got that weather back there as well to be snailing them and applying the bubble effect. Just constantly bubble these guys. And here you want to get your Lucy upgraded as the next unit. And you just want to be getting all your other HEAs upgraded. You non-stop just be spamming the weather report salary places. Because you need to turn these guys all into snails. After we get our next HEA upgraded, there should be little to no leaks. Because that's how busted Black Flame is. It's kind of crazy, to be honest. As you can see, this boss gets shredded by Sanjamu summon, so it's fine. You can definitely do with early game a lot better than mine. It's just, I was sleeping, so you guys can have a easier early game than mine, of course. Here you could have, yeah, maxed the farm. I was gonna suggest that if I didn't do it. See, all these mobs should be dealt with now, and you can move forward now. What you're gonna be doing is, all HEAs are maxed, and now you're gonna be placing your weather report up front. Wait, oh, I think no, I didn't do that. Yeah, I did something different for this one. I've been trying to replicate this sport for like a good while, but I don't know what is going on. But it just might just be the lag. You'll see towards the end this one's quite laggy, but I had ones where it's just way more laggy. And this is what I did. Get weather report at that corner and get him to his corner AoE, which is max upgrade. And set him to closest, by the way. That's what you need to do. Wait, you know, you guys should give me your opinions, you know. What do you guys think of this update? For me, it was a good update, of course. Still don't have Escanor, still don't have Kaguya. Think I'm gonna hit P for both those guys. It's kind of crazy. And it's kind of annoying at this point. Oh yeah, here. You'll see I upgrade Sanjay views, and you're probably thinking why I do that, but You know, the difference between the summon HP and his damage stat makes him take more mana. So if you the higher you have him at his damage stat, the less mana it takes for spawning summons. And you can try a run without upgrading him, and you will just die to the wave 30 boss. And you'll see the difference when you do upgrade him. You spawn a lot more summons. So thank you for whoever told me that. I just didn't pay attention to it before, so good to know. And that's why we're getting all our 100 moves to max upgrade. I disabled enemy tag because, you know, lag-wise, seeing all those like little pop-ups on the overheads could be kind of annoying. So I'm hoping this reduces ping a bit, but you'll see at the end it's not enough. It's so bad. And this hero guy should be dying anytime soon. Those mobs are not too hard. I mean, not the mobs, the summons should be just shredding him. Just non-stop get all your Sanjus upgraded. That's all you need to do. And that's why I said early game is a bit focused. After that, it's pretty self-explanatory, you know. I don't know why this is a common theme. The early game is so stupid, and then after that, it just becomes a lot so simple. I mean, I guess that's what's nice about these mass strats. They're not too hard to follow. So, yeah. Hope this strat is not too hard to follow. And if you guys want to be replacing units in this team, I'm thinking of what to do. Unless you run no farm, I'm not sure what you can replace because weather report is kind of needed for his snails and his bubbled effect. Aladdin is needed for cleansing, Lucy is needed for nullify, Sanjawu is needed for summons against the boss. Here you can replace. But it's like, what do I replace with him? I might just try a lot of units and see what works better. What works better? I'll try no farm, I'll try and include Baiken within this. Just as an extra stall. And damage from wise she's kind of decent, so I'll probably try Baiken and no Takaroda. But that's the issue. With no farm, am I gonna get enough yen to get Aladdin start like rolling? Or Aladdin's be cleansing like ASAP. But here you're gonna place your other Lucy here, so these units, not these units, yeah, these enemies are getting attacked like normally. But as you saw, I made a stupid mistake. You're gonna make sure they're in Aladdin's range. My bad. If you accidentally place them there. Place her there actually. So you're just gonna be non-stop applying snail to these mobs. This one I get here set him to weakest and I max him up. I'm not sure what priority I want to go for this guy because he doesn't want to attack the guys who are not like who are unsnailed. It's kind of hard to explain, but I actually don't think there's a priority for it. But I hope they eventually add one. Just one that is. How would it even work? Yeah, I got no clue. Wait, how would it work? What would they label it as? Untransformed. But yeah, just constantly snailing these enemies that you see that turn into regular mobs. We got Aladdin over here to apply repulse on these guys. Let's see. Get a bit of yen and then we can repulse him. And I do get a Lucy here. I'm not sure if it makes a difference. But this run it just went out. It went quite well. And you saw that the lag is very bad. No matter what PC you have, I don't know. The lag just gets bad. I even restarted my PC a few times before doing a few runs. Some runs I just get more lag, some runs I get less lag. But that's where the RNG comes in. You need to be having less mobs on the map to have less lag, of course. But the fact is, what was the fact? Yeah, the RNG with the bubble with attacking, it's kind of annoying. I mentioned it before. I don't know, man. I love RNG, man. Why does RNG make a difference for tournaments? I love this. Yo, and also what I'd like to say is, see when I take like quite a long time to make a tournament strat, just like think about like life exists. Think about I'm just busy. I'm just busy. Or things are bugged because yesterday I got so many pings, so many comments saying, "Yo, where's the tournament strat? Where is it? Where is it?" But Sanju summons were bugged yesterday, so that's why I didn't get out. And if you guys like, I think the Sanju summons got fixed like 15 hours ago. And yeah, I've been busy working on the strat. I'm busy like over the last few days. So yeah, I'll work towards a trade strat soon. If you wanna watch one, Kimley made a video. You can watch that one. Yeah, sorry, I'm talking too much. I'm not even talking about the strat, but there's not much to explain, to be honest. It's just as I've probably been doing it for the last like 4 minutes, just non-stop, just nailing the enemies. It's kind of annoying, but that's all there is to do. But snail is really OP, as I said before. 50% slow is stupid. I feel bad for you guys because you're gonna have way more laggy runs than me. Like your runs are gonna be way laggier than mine. I don't know what happened in this run, but my lag was not that bad. I haven't had a run like this for a while. It's just been all lag, 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 lag. It's stupid. Okay, you wanna have auto off? I forgot to mention that. Flipping out. But here we got Sanju upgraded here. You wanna use your nuke? As you can see, the damage went up a lot. You see, it gave it. I didn't even check the damage, but I gave him a good amount of damage. Replace him. So this guy. And click yes when he's hit space. And use summons again. And summon the nuke again. And 19.4 damage. 19.4 billion. See you in the next one. Peace, like, subscribe. And yeah, thank you for watching.